A wicked mother who left her children. In a small village called Suna, where the sun always shone brightly, there lived a family in a cozy little house. The village was surrounded by lush green fields and tall, whispering trees. Children played happily, and the villagers were kind and friendly. But not all stories in Suna were happy. Mara was a mother of 3 lovely children: Timo, who was 10 years old, Amina, who was 8, and little Kofi, who was only 5. Mara was not like the other mothers in the village. She was always angry and never showed any love to her children. She often left them alone, and when she was home, she would shout and scold them for no reason. Timo, Amina, and Kofi loved each other dearly. They tried their best to make their mother happy, but nothing seemed to work. One day, Mara decided she had enough of being a mother. She packed her things and, without saying a word, left the house. The children woke up to find their mother gone, and their hearts sank. They were scared and alone, but Timo knew he had to be brave for his siblings. Days turned into weeks, and weeks turned into months. The children had to learn how to take care of themselves. Timo would go to the fields to gather fruits and vegetables, Amina would fetch water from the river, and little Kofi would help in any way he could. Despite their struggles, the children grew closer and stronger. One day, while Timo was in the fields, he met an old woman named Nana Yaa. She was wise and kind, with eyes that seemed to know many secrets. Nana Yaa noticed the sadness in Timo's eyes and asked him what was wrong. Timo told her about their mother and how she had left them. Nana Yaa listened carefully and then told Timo about a magical tree deep in the forest that could grant one wish. Filled with hope, Timo rushed home to tell Amina and Kofi about the magical tree. The 3 children decided to go on an adventure to find the tree and wish for their mother to come back and love them. They packed some food and water and set off early the next morning. The forest was dark and filled with strange sounds. The children held hands tightly and walked bravely. They faced many challenges along the way. They had to cross a fast-flowing river, climb steep hills, and find their way through a maze of tall trees. But they never gave up. As they walked deeper into the forest, they met a talking parrot named Bobo. Bobo was colorful and cheerful, and he decided to help the children find the magical tree. Bobo led them through the forest, telling them stories and keeping their spirits high. After many days of traveling, they finally reached the magical tree. It was tall and majestic, with leaves that shimmered like gold. The children stood in awe, and Timo stepped forward to make their wish. He closed his eyes and wished for their mother to come back and love them. To their surprise, the tree began to glow, and a soft voice spoke, "Your wish is granted, brave children. Return home, and you will find what you seek." The children thanked the tree and Bobo and hurried back to their village. When they reached their house, they found their mother waiting for them. Mara looked different. Her eyes were soft, and she had a warm smile on her face. She hugged her children tightly and told them she was sorry for leaving them. She had realized how much she loved them and wanted to be a better mother. From that day on, Mara changed. She became loving and kind, and the house was filled with laughter and happiness. The children forgave their mother and lived happily together. They never forgot their adventure and the magical tree that granted their wish. The village of Suna was once again a place of joy, where the sun shone brightly, and the trees whispered stories of bravery and love.